Okay, so it's time for update 3 for my High Elf Army Escalation League progress. And you can see here I've got a couple of Lords on Griffins. These were originally from the Island of Blood set. These were an eBay rescue for me. There was a bunch and they were all kind of busted up. They're really, I can tell why there were many on sales, because they had missing pieces and broken bits and all that sort of stuff, but we went ahead and rescued them. This is like the standard Lord head there, and you can see he doesn't have the lance, but I did magnetize him, so you know, right now great weapon is kind of the deal. So we got great weapon on that guy. And then this one here, I wanted a little bit more customizable. This is the dragon. This is the lance from the dragon kit. I just think it looks cool on him. And so he also has magnetized head options as well. But yeah, I also painted the mage rider for the dragon. And all of the other accessories too. So all the high elf stuff is done at this point. Okay, and then up next for me is a project I'm calling Project Double Dip. So as you can see, we've got some chameleon skinks or hunters of Wan Chi from the latest Seraphon Spearhead box, and you can see I'm printing out adapters so that you can take the round bases and play them square bases, just like you would in Old World. So the idea is my son has the original Seraphon Spearhead. I picked up the more recent Seraphon Spearhead. I'm going to put those together along with some bits and bobs, and my good friend donated that to my cause here. And we're going to make a Lizardman Old World army that is also playable as 2 spearheads. So we got that coming up, and then also working on some terrain that I printed as well. And with that, we are done with Project High Elf. This is the entire army. It's probably 2,500 points. I guess you could push it further if you needed to, but it's plenty enough for me to play. These are models that I've loved and really enjoyed painting. 20 Illyrian Reavers there. We've got our 10 Sisters of Avalorn. 10 Silver Helms with a couple of characters, so you can run them in 2 units of 5. The big Dragon Prince unit. We've got characters here, so I've got a Lore Master, a Mage mounted, and then a Noble who can be a BSB, as you can see. And then I have the 2 Griffins that I just finished. And then obviously the centerpiece of the army, the Prince on the Dragon, which you can swap out. You saw that I have the painted mage options as well. So really enjoyed this project. This has really been quite a dream come true for me. I've had a high elf army back in the 90s. I wanted a new one, and I wanted one that was made up of really nice models. Didn't have to be a high model count or terribly competitive, but it had to look super cool. So anyways, there we go with the hobby update. All right, now it's time for the league games. Got together with a guy named Sid, who was awesome. He just joined the league as well, so we were both a bit behind on our games, and we played 2 games. We played a 500 point and an 800 point game, High Elves versus Cathay. The first game was going okay for Sid, and then dice kind of fell apart at a crucial moment when he had a double charge on me, and it was so bad he didn't actually kill anybody on his amazing double charge. And sadly, like my Sisters of Avalorn, you can see them basically whittling down that unit of Lancers and eventually the General. And then I turn that whole double charge around in the other photos there. End up winning that game massively big. You can see the Reaver's about to charge the infantry in the back. So that was the end of the first game, which went well my way. And then we had the second game, which is the 800 point game, which was the exact opposite. We're still looking at pictures of the... Oh yeah, it looks like here comes the second game here. This time he's got a balloon, he's got a hero on a Longma, and the balloon comes up and just absolutely obliterates my Sisters of Avalon and my mage in the very first turn of the game. I'm dumb. I probably should have used evasive at that point, but it cost me big, and the balloon just went around and just completely ate up my silver helms, and my Illyrian Reavers did what they could, but at the end it was a rout again, so tabled on the other side of being tabled. So Sid and I have this great rivalry going on. So yeah, Sid and I had a couple of great games. I'm caught up with the league at this point. I need a 1,500 point game, probably another week or so, but I'm still going to play more games because it's super duper fun. I'm enjoying Old World quite a bit, and who knows, might grab another person or two to come join me. So that's going to do it for Update 3. Thanks everyone for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.